respect. You know who it is, you know what it is.
Yo, welcome back to Reading and Weed. I am your host, the supervillain Reed Richards, aka Professor Simon Boss, Satisfied Hypnotic Suggestions Entertainment. As always, man, shout out to all my Twitter, Instagram, Facebook followers. Much love to my YouTube, SoundCloud, Reverb Nation subscribers. Is it me? Or were we more cool with our drug dealers when this shit was illegal? Well, for real. When the last time you hung out with the motherfucker that you bought some weed from at the dispensary? Or suggested y'all link up, trade numbers, bumping each other at a party, and y'all batch blunts or whatever. Ain't that weird? Y'all don't think that's weird? I mean, for real, we just select, buy, and go. Now, it's kind of different in small towns, I would assume. It's kind of different in small towns because, most cats that run dispensaries in small towns, they was selling weed before they got permission from the government to sell weed. So, they went legit with it, got the dispensary. So, y'all probably, in a small town, you could probably, that's probably a different situation. But in like big cities, these dispensary stores pop up, and now you just got these cats selling it to you, and you don't really know them. But here's the thing: we really didn't know too many of the cats that sold us weed in the streets when we bumped into them. But we was always fucking excited to see them. They was excited to see us because they was getting that money, and I think that might just be it. I think we liked them so much and we were so cool with them because we knew they were out there taking a risk to provide a much needed public service. I guess the secret ingredient is crime, but for real, because nowadays, in big cities and these dispensaries, come on now, we treat these cats like the goddamn cashiers at Walmart. And honestly, y'all, we should not do that. We should treat these cats just like we treated the cats that we got weed from back in the day, real spill. I mean, just because it's a story, think about it, y'all. I'm sorry. This is what we wanted. This is what we were clamoring for. You know what I'm saying? Legalize it, legalize it, legalize weed. This is the end result of that. This is what legalized weed look like. But we shouldn't, treat them like that, man. We really shouldn't. You dealing with some of the hippest hippies. You know what I'm saying? Up in there, them is some of the hippest hippies you'll ever bump into. It ain't Tyrone or Ray Ray, but yeah, I get that. But it be some real cool dudes in there, man. There's some real cool dudes in there that was just dying to sell weed. They loving it. And then let's be honest, these are some, since it's like store based and you got to be appealing to the eye. These are some of the prettiest women y'all never bought weed from in your life. Be honest. This bitch ain't got no bullet wound in her face. She ain't, she ain't got no goddamn knife scars. None of that. All this is it. What's the problem, people? And on top of that, in the main part of it, you ain't had not one complaint on this weed. I ain't had no complaints on the weed since I moved to Colorado, honestly. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Not once have I had to come back in and be like, hey man, you might well set that out next Monday so the trash man can get it. Don't be selling people that garbage, man. I'm mad. I feel like you owe me, I ain't had to say that since the legalization of marijuana up here in Colorado. Shit been fire. I ain't never had to, when the last time you had a bag, it was short. Hey man, this dime skippy in the motherfucker. Are you serious, nigga? Are you serious? Oh man, get my money back. I ain't had that problem. The biggest problem I got from the people I buy my weed from is I can only buy an ounce a day. That's it. That's it. There's no downside here. All pluses. All pluses. Next time y'all go in your dispensary, be a little bit more kinder to your weed man or your weed lady. Because you can't say you had a problem with what they sold you. Not once. Bring real back, real hip hop and R&B.
Still walking down the streets with my hand on my black tag. My brain is high like Nook.